everybody, another week, another dollar. Today is Sunday, and looks like we have another jam-packed week ahead full of your three favorite things: coronavirus headlines, earnings, and U.S. economic data. So let's get things started. These are the top 5 things to know this week. Kicking things off with number 1, coronavirus cases are still on the rise, but the market appears to be looking past that for now and instead is focusing on when the economy will reopen. Several states have said that they plan to restart economic activity as early as May 1st, but they are staying cautious for now. As of Sunday morning, there are more than 2.3 million confirmed cases around the world, with nearly 162,000 deaths, according to data from Johns Hopkins University. The United States remains by far the most infected country, with the total number of confirmed cases rising to more than 740,000, with over 40,000 deaths. So we'll continue to focus on just how fast or how slow the virus appears to be spreading, and if we get specific timing or a date on when states plan to reopen their economies. Obviously, any news of a treatment or a vaccine will also be in focus. After last week, we saw a sharp rally at the end of last week on hopes that a cure or treatment is close. On to number 2. Netflix earnings will take center stage when it reports first quarter results after Tuesday's closing bell. It's a big week for earnings, and Netflix will likely be the biggest name on the calendar. The stock has been flying high recently, hitting a series of all-time highs last week, really thanks to expectations that demand for its streaming service will see a significant boost as a result of these stay-at-home measures. As always, subscription numbers will likely be in focus more so than the top and bottom line numbers. Netflix shares tend to be volatile after earnings, and the case will be likely no different on Tuesday night. Options markets are implying a move of 12.5% in either direction following the earnings results. On to number 3. In addition to Netflix, like I said, big week for earnings. We get results from IBM, Intel, Coca-Cola, American Express, as well as Verizon, AT&T, Delta Airlines, Snapchat, and Chipotle. So overall, dozens of S&P 500 companies will report in the week ahead. Of the names I just mentioned, American Express on Friday will likely be the one I'm keeping my eyes on the most, as I expect really the results to see a big boost from the shift to credit cards and online buying, as opposed to folks going out to stores and buying in cash. So on to number 4. In addition to earnings, on the economic calendar, the U.S. weekly jobless claims number on Thursday will likely be the most important. As of last week, more than 22 million Americans filed for first-time jobless claims over the past month. So we expect to see another spike of at least 2-3 million folks who are filing for first-time jobless benefits. We are starting to see those signs that jobless claims peaked with a 6.6 million number a couple of weeks ago. So we do start seeing that trend back down. That could be positive for risk assets. And finally, number 5, U.S. housing data will also be important as investors look for more signs of the impact of the coronavirus on the economy. U.S. existing home sales numbers come out on Tuesday morning, followed by new home sales on Thursday. As always, head over to Investing.com. Check out the economic calendar for all the forecasts and dates on when this data comes out. That's it for me for today. May the trading gods be with you. Wishing you all a great week. See you all tomorrow. Be happy, be healthy, and stay safe.